Hey guys, welcome back to brightnighttech. My name is Berto and today we are working on part 1 of my 3D printed Batman v Superman battle helmet. Now, a couple videos ago I did the Batman v Superman cowl, and naturally the next thing I wanted to do was the battle helmet. And I'm really excited to do this because it's going to look really cool with the regular cowl. Okay, so the original file was done on Thingiverse by user David26. He modeled this as a miniature. He has a video on there on Thingiverse if you want to check it out. I'll put the link in the description. So if you use this file, you have to scale it way up because it is very tiny. Now, this other user, which I'm not really sure how to say his name, but it's right there. He took that exact file and just rescaled it and also cut it up into pieces for people that have smaller printers. You only have to do minor scaling if you do use this. I will say he did not give credit to the original user, so something to keep in mind. Alright, now I know some of you love to hear the supports come off, so here you go. Alright, you freaks, there you go, for those who enjoy that. So as you can see, it is very messy. We're gonna have to do a lot of cleanup on some of this. Other than that, it printed out really well. Very big layer lines here. We're gonna take my palm sander and bring some of those down. Other than that, yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so I took my palm sander to it, and now I'm going to use the file and clean up some of these weird chunky areas in the eyes and the mouth, and I brought down some of that material. I didn't do the whole thing, just the things that needed to be done, because overall it's a pretty good printed file. Alright, so next we're going to use my wood filler. This is very watered down, because if you guys saw the cowl video, it has a lot of detail, so I watered down my wood filler in order to still see all that detail. For this particular one, you don't really need it, so I wish I still had the thicker stuff, but that's okay, we will deal with it. A lot of people like to come after me for using wood filler because, you know, I know Bondo is better, but this way I don't have to use a respirator or anything like that. It's just really easy to use. And that tub has lasted me forever. So yeah, I'm okay using wood filler. Alright, here we go. So it's all set and done. We're gonna let it dry overnight, and then we are gonna get to some sanding. Alright, so all dry, ready to go. Looking good. We're gonna go ahead and go through it in sand. Alright, so as you can see, you could see through it, which is fine. I try to go a little thicker on top to try to cover those really big layer lines. I am running out of sandpaper. I'm just using random numbers at this point. Okay, all done. Looks great. Still a little rough, but that's alright because this is the first go around. Next, we are going to do some filler primer. Alright, filler primer done. Now we are going to let it dry overnight, and then, yeah, you guessed it, more sanding. Okay, it is ready to go. You can tell by the different color, and let's sand it. Okay, looks pretty good. Now, you guessed it, more wood filler. I'm going to go through some of the areas that need it. Some of it has like little divots, things that I can't really sand down anymore. And so we're just going to do a little spot check in different areas just like that. It's thin, so I might have to put a little extra. So if you ever do this, this is just the way I like to do it. This isn't, you know, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to get through life, guys. But this is just the method I taught myself and learned from different places. So we're going to go through it. Okay, all set. We're gonna let it dry overnight. I would show you that, but honestly, it looks exactly the same when it's dried. So next day, time to sand. All right, here we go. Again, sanding. And guess what we're gonna do after the sanding? That's right, filler primer again. So let's go through it and clean it up. Okay, all clean. We're gonna give it a quick little wipe to get all that powder off. All right, here you go. Looking good. And now we are gonna cover it with filler primer for the last sand. All right, there we go. It is looking great. Let's let it dry. Okay, this is our last pass for sanding. Let's do it. All right, so I actually forgot to film sanding this. So in the next shot, it's going to be completely done. All right, guys, we're going to give it a quick little wipe. Next video, we are going to get to some painting and finish this up. But yeah, I think it looks great. Super happy with it. And I'm going to tell you guys the method I'm going to use for painting next time. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and put in comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. And we will see you next time.